The Ford GT was officially unveiled in January 2015 at the North American International Auto Show, and since that time we've seen how incredibly capable the race version is, but until now there has not been any instrumented testing of the road car. Well, thanks to both Car and Driver and Road and Track, we finally have the numbers that everybody has been waiting for. Every year Car and Driver does a lightning lap, and this year they wanted to include the GT in their 2017 issue. However, Ford didn't have a press car available for them at the time where the issue was published. When Car and Driver eventually got their hands on a GT, their 2017 Lightning Lap competition was already over, but they decided to take the GT back to Virginia International Raceway anyways for a bonus Lightning Lap to add the GT's stats into their database. And when they did that, they found that the 2017 Ford GT dethroned the previous lap record holder, which was the Porsche 918. The 918 set a best lap of 2 minutes 43.1 seconds, and the GT beat it around Virginia International Raceway by 1/10 of a second. That may not sound all that significant, but consider that for a regular lightning lap test, they run the cars for 3 days straight in order to get enough seat time to get a feel for the cars and to set the best lap time possible. They attained the new record time with the GT after only 1 day of testing. Well, not only that, but shortly after Car and Driver released their lap time, Ford driver Billy Johnson revealed that he recently set a new overall lap record at Virginia International Raceway. The previous overall lap record was held by the Dodge Viper ACR with a time of 2 minutes 40.2 seconds. Billy Johnson set a blistering 2 minute 38.6 seconds in the Ford GT. That is really incredible, and it absolutely demolished the ACR's time. And remember that just a few short years ago, the ACR was the fastest track car around. When you break down the data from Car and Driver's test, you really can see that the track is where the GT shines best. It was able to carry a speed of 148 miles per hour through the climbing Estes section of the track, which is 4 miles per hour faster than the 918 through the same section. That shows how stable and precise the car is. The GT's race chassis and supreme aerodynamics allowed it to stick to the track and carry huge speeds throughout the corners. It also achieved a top speed of 163.6 miles per hour in the Car and Driver test, and that came in only second place behind the Porsche 918, which had an extra 300 horsepower to work with. Now, acceleration data on the GT proved to be really impressive, though there are cars out there that will dust the GT on a drag strip for half the price. It'll do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat, and the quarter mile in 10.8 seconds. Sure, the Audi R8 V10 Plus is faster, but if you're really going to compare the GT's acceleration times to any other car, you're really missing the point of this machine. It may not be the fastest in a straight line, but right now it wears the crown for the best track weapon money can buy. I'd really love to see Ford Performance do a track tour with Billy Johnson in the GT, similar to what Dodge did with the Viper ACR. I know lap times aren't everything and Ford doesn't have anything to prove, but it would still be really cool to see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to head over to Car and Driver to read the full article for yourselves, and let's start a conversation in the comments below. Are you surprised by the results of this instrumented test? If you wouldn't mind, I'd really appreciate it if you gave the video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel grow. And if you like the Ford GT and would like to see us take delivery of one here on the channel, be sure to subscribe. This has been Sal on the GT Guys YouTube channel. I'll see you next time.